Door-to-door evangelism is extraordinarily simple, hardly a difficulty. I'm still nervous, I still got the butterflies going in my stomach, but we're going to do this. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is with the hopes that maybe some of you guys will participate in this easy method of evangelism, an easy way to get the gospel out. So why am I filming like this right now? Well, I just wanted to show you that I'm going to be filming in portrait mode, and to do that, well, first of all, the reason why I'm doing that is because I have a shirt with a breast pocket right there, and I'm going to put my phone in there so you guys can watch me as I go. It'll be a lot easier than having to hold on to my phone at the same time. But the reason why I'm filming like this, because I just want to show you that I'm going to be using the ultra wide lens, and that is this one right here. Right now it's not in ultra wide, so I got that lens right there. Just because it's in my breast pocket and it's going to go up to maybe about here or so. It might cover up the lens, that's why I'm doing it, so it's a little bit more higher. I could put something in my pocket to make it stand up a little bit more, so it's down further, but then it might fall out, so I don't want to risk that. So anyway, show you guys what I have here. So I got my Innova disc golf bag. This thing I've had for many years now. You can see it's kind of falling apart. I do have another one, but I can't find it at the moment. The main thing I'm giving away today is the Exit movie DVD. Just had a video about that recently. You can check that out. But these, I got 400 of them for 25 cents each, and I got a bunch of them with me, more in the trunk. And with that, I also have some flyers here for the same thing, the Exit movie. And if you guys want the file for this, if you want to print them off on your own and deliver them, you can do that. It's cardstock paper. I got the gospel message on the back right there, so if you want to check that out, there you go. So I'm bringing these just in case I run out of the DVDs and I'm too far away from the van, then I can just use these. Now right now I have the Runkeeper app going so that I can keep track of where I am and what I've done, so I can put that down in the map later on. And I just got a whole bunch of extras over here. I think most of these are Exit movies. I might have some fully free films like this one right here. So if you want to check that out too, and I can also give you the file for this. It's basically the same thing on this side for the gospel message. I think I changed a couple of things up. Now if you do want the file, you can change it however you want. If you just want to have that as kind of like the template, you can do whatever you want with it. And these are the old version of the Exit movie. I did change up the wording just a little bit. And then on the back side of this, I did not have the gospel presentation. So I like these ones, the newer ones right there. Now these ones I made up, must have been like almost 3 years ago now. My friend Brad Dassey, he helped me print up, let's see, 2,400 I think we made. And I got some Gospel of John's right here. Not too many of those. I might take some of those with me. And then I had just one of these. Few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago, me, Richard, Michael, and a bunch of other people, we took out most of New London. We went door to door and we gave out these and a whole bunch of What Time Is Purple books. If you're familiar with Wretched Radio, then you know what Time Is Purple is. And there's a Lifesaver candy in there with a address label about fully free films. I've talked about that before. That was Richard's idea originally. So he put those in those bags. So I'm going to get rid of this one more that I had here from that outreach. I'm going to hang it up somewhere. Got my Bible with me right there and some dog spray because you never know. I never had to use it, but I just bring some anyway. So I'll show you what I have in the back. And here are all of my Exit movie DVDs. I got more actually, not all of them. This is about 200 right here. Ordered 400 in total, gave about 100 away to my friend Luke because he's going to be delivering those in Two Rivers on Sunday. Today is Friday. What is it? September 18th, I believe. We're in Appleton right now. And right now my family is in Menasha, which is basically right next door, visiting my sister-in-law, her sister. So I'm going to hit up this area. I do have a story I want to share once I get over here. I'll tell you about it when I get there. So let's go. All right, and we are off. Now, one thing you want to do is pray beforehand. So I really hope you guys be encouraged with this. That's the only reason why I'm filming. I'm not trying to do this to show you guys, you know, how awesome I am for doing this. No, that's not the point. So if you don't have something you can hang it, what I like to do is just put it on the ground simply like that. I'm going to try to keep a swift pace. And hopefully we can get some interaction with people, because I want to show you guys what do I do when I talk to someone when I see them outside or whatever. There's several ways you can handle that. I mean, you don't have to get into the gospel presentation if you don't want to. You can. You can say it's a Christian film, or you can go really simple because you might be nervous. So I got my flyers ready and the DVD in the other hand. And always be aware of your surroundings. Like, for instance, that house had a dog leash, but no dog. But you want to be aware if there is a dog somewhere. Another thing, you guys, is that you want to pray beforehand. Make sure you always are prayed up. So even though this is really easy, you still get pretty nervous. Sometimes I'll put a flyer on too. But that's what praying can help vanquish. And also, if you go with a party or just even one other friend, that helps a ton. Sometimes my daughter goes with me, and that helps take away that edge if you're nervous. So you got somebody over there. We're just gonna go right up. They say anything? Awesome. I thought I would be more talkative, but for some reason I'm not. All right, so this house right here, something special about it, because I used to live in apartment number 4, and I specifically wanted to come in this area for a couple of reasons. Okay, this is risky. Sometimes I'll just set them by the door so you don't have to fumble around with the doorknob. I heard some talking, but I wanted to share. So upstairs on the left, used to live there. That was my first apartment. And interesting story with that place. But the other reason I'm over here is that it's not too far away from where we do the Appleton Bar outreach. And because this is a film on those issues, I'm just making the assumption that the best place to reach people who might be dealing with that might be those who are within walking distance of the bars. So, but yeah, that was my first apartment. I was going to share a story with that, but maybe another time. So I think we're probably just going to go around this block and do a bunch of other stuff. Might have to check my phone at one point. My friend is actually heading over to our house in Two Rivers because on our way over here, our daughter just informs us then that she smelled something that was kind of like a burning smell last night. And I asked her, well, did you smell it this morning? And she said a little bit. And we recently did some electrical work in the kitchen to replace a light. So I'm a little concerned about that, but he's going to go over there and check it out. So I'm going to have to check my phone to see if he sent me a text message about that. And see, this screen is a little bit shot right there. Looks like that's where they're putting the mail. I see an envelope, or like a large envelope in there. So we'll drop a DVD right in there. It's about 3:10 right now, so I saw some crossing guards over there. Maybe the schools are getting out. I'm not sure how that works with schooling. Like, I know some days are virtual. Maybe that today is not virtual. I'm not really sure what's going on. We homeschool, so I don't know. But yeah, specifically this year has been a really tough year for people. A lot of depression and suicide. This one needs one. Look at that. If you see that sign. But once you do this for a little bit, you start to become more relaxed. It becomes a little bit easier. I mean, I'm still nervous, even though this is what I do for a living, in that I deliver stuff, but obviously I'm not in uniform, and I don't come off as a letter carrier doing this. So it's a little bit different. So it is a little nerve-wracking. Even though it's really simple, and if people do ask you what's up, you can just tell them, hey, we're just, I mean, the simplest thing you can say is just providing information to a free movie on suicide and depression because it's a big issue in the area. That's all you really have to say. And you don't have to worry about like freaking out, like, oh, what am I going to say? You know, once they find out this is a Christian thing. No, it's really easy. If you have those fears. I mean, you could say it's a Christian film. I've done that. Actually, it's about a month ago, we were doing Two Rivers, not too far away from where I live. And I'm not sure if I mentioned in one video, I think I did. I was talking about the basically suicide pandemic going on and how we just got back from the funeral of someone who committed suicide on my wife's side of the family. And I find out that that night, when you got back, somebody committed suicide not too far from us. And it was this duplex. And when we were out delivering stuff, me, Luke, and several others in Two Rivers, Brett and Richard were with me. I actually delivered to that house, I think it was a gospel tract with a DVD in it, I believe. I don't think, it wasn't the Exit movie because I didn't have them back then. I gotta start doing some more DVDs. Not really paying attention to what I'm doing. These are supposed to be for if I run out of DVDs. But yeah, this guy was outside. I'm not sure if he was upstairs or downstairs, but I explained explicitly to him, hey, I'm just giving out gospel of Jesus Christ. I didn't come off as a Mormon, don't get me wrong, because I know they like to say that, gospel of Jesus Christ. They kind of use that same phraseology. So we were just over here before, but I want to go across the street here and get these houses. So this one is 622 and 620 duplex, side by side. Let's make sure we get both of them. So sometimes I'll just lay them by the door instead of opening that first storm door there to put it on the door handle. Oh, almost forgot this one. You can put it on the mail hooks for like newspapers and stuff. I'm not going to do that for this one. And there's a dog. You can hear it. So I did that side, now we're on the other side. Sometimes you can even just kind of go right up to their porch and put it down like that. I mean, these things have weight to them, they're not going to blow away. So I'm going to do these two houses over here. Hi. Just giving away free information for a movie on suicide and depression because it's such a big issue in the area. So just wanted to share that.
I was going to say this will probably help me.
Okay, that's awesome, man.
You have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too, man. Oh, praise God. Okay, I need to grab some more DVDs though. I should have given him a DVD. Actually, let me just cross the street over here and go back to the van. But we'll cover this side. I have an idea. Should have given him a DVD now that I think about it, but didn't think about it. That's okay. I mean, it's really the same thing. It's just my philosophy is that the DVD might be more useful because it's a physical copy, but granted, everybody goes on their phone anyway, and they can simply visit the website and see the movie like that. I even have on here saying that you can search for it on YouTube. So, oh man, I really hope it helps that guy. Let's pray for him. So this house is vacant, it looks like. It's got the sign up, but you can tell it's vacant on the inside. But sometimes maybe you can leave just a flyer or something so that you're not wasting a DVD. If nobody is there, but at some point somebody might get the flyer. It's pretty easy, guys. But you see that it's really not gonna make you run into any problems with people. I mean, so I talked to that one person. You just gotta be brave. I mean, I just stepped up there, even though they had those dogs. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me. So I've only got a few DVDs left. About 6 of them. It's actually getting kind of hot. I gotta check my phone and see if my friend messaged me. Your house is fine. Okay, that's good. Across here. So always keep an eye on your surroundings and then take note of potential duplexes. Like this one has 2 mailboxes, but that might be for the inside. Like you might have to open up that first door. I'm not going to do that because I don't know where that second door might be. So I'm not going to take a chance of walking into somebody's living room. But for that duplex I used to do that, I already knew what was up. I've actually been in there twice before, I think, to drop off an exit movie flyer and a gospel tract another time. So it's kind of like newspapers. I mean, it's got the weight to it. You can just leave it by their door. That's one thing I like about the DVDs as opposed to the flyers, is that you can do something like that, just leave it on their porch. And it's going to be weatherproof. I mean, it's in the bag for one, in a DVD case. So it'll be fine. So we're going to head back across the street from where I used to live in just a moment. I need some more DVDs. I'll probably move to a different location too. Alright, I'll do that part later. I gotta get rid of this last one that I have. How to be free from the fear of death. We actually have a testimony on that when we did New London that one day. The first house that my friend Luke delivered to, the guy came out afterwards. I think I shared this already, but he came out and he was blessed by it. And it was really an encouragement to us. Some vulgar music, of course. But I did give him an exit movie, that whole house. Over there. I can't remember if I did this right side. I think I did. Coming on this street up ahead. But I'm almost back at the van. One DVD left. A bunch of flyers. No, I didn't do this side yet. So we'll do it now. I love doing door-to-door though. I mean, it's not... I mean, it's a great supplemental thing to do when you can't do parades. Like, for instance, this year you can't do parades. So you can still get tracts out to a lot of people. I mean, I'll still do door-to-door anyway, even if there are parades that we can do, of course. But it's just another added thing that we can do. Check my messages again, see if I have anything. So my friend checked the house. Nothing going on over there, no fire. So okay, this looks like a side-by-side duplex, or is it? I don't see a mailbox over here, so we'll go to the other door. And when you're using the flyers, what you could do, I don't have a DVD left, if you see something like this, you can just fold it like that and kind of stick it in there like such. I'm sure they'll see it. Almost back to the van. I'm going to move somewhere else and we'll start filming again from there. So I moved locations and now we are in my wife's old stomping grounds. Oh, by the way, you can put stuff in the mail slot. That's what I was told from a politician friend of mine. Hello. But my wife's parents just sold their house, and it's that house right over there. I'm gonna give them a DVD. And the neighbor. Put it by their mailbox. Yeah, they just moved out of here recently, living at her dad's mom's house for the time being. I'll just throw this right up there by the front door. But yeah, I'm gonna do this block and then I gotta head back to my wife's sister's house. There, I just gave that person the gospel tract that I had left over from New London. Try to move a little bit faster now, since I don't have much time. But you guys can see how easy this is. So right now I'm just gonna kind of alternate between Fire and DVD, just because I want to save as many DVDs as I can to reach different areas with them. I might have to order some more. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Like I said, it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's not too bad. But hey, if somebody like me can do it with all my anxieties and such, anybody can do it. So I hope that that's my encouragement to you. So the mailbox, I'll put that right by there. Sometimes it helps to not have to go up all the way to the front. And you can just put it right there. So it's a lot easier. Right there. Okay, this person's got their front kind of taped off or something. I don't know what that's about. Alright, I think I'm almost at the corner. Start heading back. Oh,